What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TK, and welcome back to another episode of TK Vids. See, today, or should I say tonight, it's about, 3 in the morning on a Thursday. We're about to get it in, another reaction video. Today, we're back with Joey Diaz. I went through the comments. Somebody was like, hey, you gotta react to Joey Diaz sleeps with one-legged women. Yes, I'm going to see that one. So here we go. We hear Joey Diaz, one-legged girl story. So I guess you're gonna tell a story about how you fucked a one-legged girl. No disrespect to one-legged women, but that's... Let's get into it. Go ahead, drop a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what else you want me to react to. We're gonna do a whole lot more different reactions, and there's gonna be some more different content coming through. But hey, let me know what you want to see. If I haven't seen it, I'm gonna go ahead and watch it. Y'all know the drill. Let's get into it, Joey Diaz. Let's hear this crazy ass story about how you fucked a one-legged bitch.
Like when I was younger and I did coke, there was dick for fucking 4 hours.
Yeah.
You just were giving out dick. They're looking at you like, when is this gonna stop? And then when you do come, it's one of those long loads.
Yeah.
You ever had those loads? Like I used to be on probation, and there was a dude that was like a G.I. Joe dude that failed the police test, but his assistant was a good-looking woman. Like she was kind of cute. If I was 30, she was like 38. Nobody talked to her in Boulder because she had like a wooden leg. Like her leg was kind of like she had like that little limp. But you could tell the bitch had game. Like she could suck a cock. I would look in the eyes and I could tell this bitch is deadly. But nobody.
It was fucked up. The motherfucker. A nigga would look at a female. It don't matter if she handicapped or not. It depends on how handicapped. You would look at it and be like, Not if you would do it, you just look at it and be like, shit, she... That's crazy.
Talks to her because of the fucking wooden leg. Or whatever the fuck she's got. She got shot in Vietnam. I didn't know what happened to her. And she was very nice. I forget what her name was. I'd see her. I'd always flirt with her. But when I was doing, and I was in the probation, I figured out how to fuck with the piss test. I'm uncircumcised, so I would take like fucking pool cleaner and put it on my dick, and then pull the skin over it, and put like a tab over it, like a bread tab, like a fucking rubber band. And then when I would go pee, the guy would watch me, and I would take the thing out and just pee, and then pull the skin back, and all the pool cleaner would go into the fucking thing, and then I would zap the machine. They would always say to me, this motherfucker's up to something. So he asked her, he goes, maybe you could see what the fuck he's doing. So I knew, and I would call and go, I'll be there at 4, because they would call you, and then you had to call a machine that would tell you what color was up.
Mm-hmm.
And if the color came up, let's say your color is maroon, and they go, today's colors are green, maroon, and black, you would have to call in and tell them what time you're coming in. You had till 5 o'clock, but you had to make an appointment. Then she'd tell you, no. If he answered, that means he was going to watch you while you're pissed. But with me, they had mirrors around me. They couldn't figure out what I was doing, so they sent her in. So before I would go in, I'd fucking do a half a jerk in the car and get my dick nice and big.
Yeah.
And then I'd sprinkle it the fucking
pool cleaner.
The pool cleaner or the fucking.
Doesn't sting your dick, the pool
cleaner?
cleaner?
I got scars. I got little holes in my dick and Drano.
Yeah.
I would grind it up. I would fucking put it under my dick and then pull the skin back, and it would fall into the piss test and zap it. But before I would piss, I would take the hammer out and.
It's that serious, G. He said he got oh shit, bro. What the fuck?
Show it though. Like, what do you think? What do you think? There's something nice. And she would look at it and look around the room, And not like I knew I was going to end up sleeping with her or swapping spirit with her because I flirt with her. Nobody talked to the woman because she had a fucked up leg. So I'm off probation. I'm delivering Chinese food. And I'm slinging coke at the same time at the Chinese restaurant. So I would have you call the Chinese restaurant and say, "Can I talk to Joey? Yeah, what's up? Oh, you want egg drop soup? Whatever." The cocaine would be hidden under the egg drop soup, so that if I got in trouble, the Chinese people got in trouble. I didn't put it in the bag. This is when I was out already, out of prison. One night I knock on the door, and who answers the door? It's her. And she goes, "Oh my God, it's so great to see you. How have you been?" And I go, "It's great to see you." Man, I gave her a hug, and I put the Chinese down, and she goes, "What are you doing with your life?" I'm getting divorced, but I got the stand-up comedy, and I'm trying to deliver food to make a living. And she's like, "Oh, that's so sweet. You and her broke up? Oh, you must need a hug." And as I started hugging her, we started swapping spit. And I touched a little monkey, and I could feel nobody had even touched a monkey in like 10 years. Steam started coming up. And I started fingering that motherfucker like...
Then we start swapping spit. Man, ain't nobody touched that pussy in like 10 years. Started steaming and shit. This nigga about to break it down. He giving you a whole, like you into it.
A savage and swapping spit with her. And my hand was nice and wet, and I'm fingering, I got a pinky surrounding her asshole. And I'm working, and finally I put it down slowly. And I pop her pants, I take her tit out, she's got one big fucking tit, I'm sucking her tits. I'm making out with her, I'm fingering at the same time. So while I'm fingering her, I take her pants down, but I go, I don't want to see what the other leg is. So I took the leg off of the good leg, and I left the fucking bad leg covered, because I don't want to know what it is. If she's got like a pole under there, one of those fucked up feet. I want to see. So I picked up her fucking leg and I started eating her pussy, and the clit fucking was huge. I'm sucking on it like a piece of bubble gum. I look up at her and she's like this, Christy.
No, it froze. Oh, hey, I got slow internet right now, so while it comes back on. He's giving such detail. I like this one. That's crazy. I probably would have did the same thing if I fucked the one-legged bitch though. I would have took the last leg off of the good one and just left the bad one on. Because you don't want to see that. You already know what you're doing. You don't want to see. Like, what the fuck? Damn, G. What's up with this internet, G? Alright, now we back. I got the internet back working right, so here we go. Even though we lost the momentum a little bit, let's get back into it.
Like, with her mouth open, I go, now's the time to put the helmet in that fucking mouth. So I switched up, I started two-finger Louie in her, and I went around her, and I put that fucking hammer in her mouth, and she didn't know what to do. She was like, and at that time,
even though we paused, we still got right back on track. Put the mouth over, you stick the dick in the mouth. Like, come here.
I was trying to fucking lift weights and shit, so I wasn't jerking off. Because somebody told me that to jerk off, that your protein, I was retarded. Yeah. I'm retarded.
Yeah.
And when I came in the mouth, it was one of those loads, Christine, that don't stop. You ever have one of those things?
I know,
and
Christine.
You're sucking it with your eyes closed, and then after a minute, you open it up because you're like, what?
Christine, hey. Christine, like, yeah, I know all too well. Yeah, I definitely know about that. Christine, hey, Christine a freak. Look at Christine. Go ahead and rewind that back. Look at Christine. She a freak.
This is gonna stop. And I could look at her swallowing it, and it was endless. It was fucking endless. It was just a load of death. It was like a month and a half of not coming. There was Valium in there and Xanax.
Well, it's been nice seeing you, Joey. Thanks for stopping by.
I shot a load in the mouth, and when I took my dick out, she went, ah! It was like she drank a gallon of Mountain Dew. She looked at me. She started getting a little dizzy.
Oh my God.
I was selling Valium at the time. I was taking like 100 milligrams of Valium a night. When I shot in her mouth to put her in a trance, she was glassy-eyed. She gave me a $3 tip, and I left, and I never saw her again. She must have ate that Chinese food and slept for a week.
Oh my God.
Oh,
You got any dates coming up you want to
You can still
You got a Twitter
feel,
handle?
You
You
can
wanna
still
plug
feel what
that?
that nut felt like, I bet, right?
oh, it was like a 3-minute nut.
But wait a minute, you didn't even bang her?
That's why he got a $3 tip.
You
No,
didn't put it in
no.
her vagine?
No.
No,
Well, that's-
let me tell you, the
unloaded
pussy
it.
eating was tremendous.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I licked her asshole.
Sorry, I blacked out at some point. I didn't
No,
listen.
Damn, no, he should have got more than $3. Damn, he did all that?
Close.
Once I shove my tongue in your ass, you black out. It's like you're 14 and your uncle's molesting you.
What is wrong?
You just black out and let happen what's gonna happen anyway.
This is too good. Oh man, you're
Fuck
the best.
it.
Take a shower.
Fuck it.
Joey Diaz, Church of What's Happening Now.
Whew, he needs to go to church after that. You gotta
You
repent,
go to
son.
see him at the Comedy Store. Go his dates. Where did you have a website? I don't forget.
JoeyDiaz.net.
Jeez.
You're the best. You're the best.
So are you guys.
I love you
Love
so
you,
much.
Joey.
Christine, you lived that load when I was saying it. That's why.
I did not
It
live
took you back
below.
to college. Like
I
when
didn't.
What'd I just say? What did I just say? Christina Freak. She was like, yeah, I know about that. Look at her. She look. Look, she gonna try to explain herself. No, I'm just.
I did not.
when you got a bad
She used to
batch
fuck
of
a lot of Puerto
Hungarian
Ricans.
dick.
I
Yeah.
like
That was the
Puerto
Puerto
Ricans.
Yeah, you got a bad batch of those
yeah.
platanito
See?
sperm where you just kept fucking swallowing, saying this is the worst pina colada I've ever had.
Did that Zanku chicken come? I'm pretty hungry.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Our closing song by
Feel
Tar is
sick
by
inside.
Tardcore Fun. Joey Diaz, everybody. I love you, man.
Love you.
I
Uncle
love you guys
Joey.
too for having me on.
by God. The retardation
Big words.
of your generation.
Retard Nation, a new generation. Alright. Hey, that was Joey Diaz, man. He just told a whole story about how he fucked a one-legged girl and gave such vivid detail. Oh man, that shit was fucking hilarious. Hey, y'all need to send me some more shit like this. Keep it coming, and I'ma keep it coming for y'all. Go ahead, drop a like, comment, share the video, subscribe, tell everybody about it. Excuse me, tell everybody about it. All the above. Thank you. Much love. I appreciate it. And that's all I can say. We're gonna be back for some more videos. More coming soon. Alright, I'm out. One.
So don't you ever try to look past before I fucking whip your ass real quick, fast. Stab your dash, bite the curb, a wig smash. Have a laugh, turn around and cuff your chick's ass. A check 212. Let these illiberal thoughts slice through you. Don't underestimate the murder like a small deuce. I'm about to fuck it up, but throw some soul right through you. Look. A check 212. Let these illiberal thoughts slice through you. Don't underestimate the murder like a small deuce. Yeah.